Early Wednesday morning, after the election in 2024, I'd been up half the night. I knocked gently on the door of the 12-year-old's room and peeked in. He was playing Animal Crossing. He trundled his little villager into his cottage for a nap and looked up. So, do we know the result? My partner and I had told him the night before there might not be clarity for days or even weeks. If the numbers were against him, Trump wouldn't concede. There would be legal battles, maybe street violence. None of that happened. Harris lost. He stared at me, stunned. Really? Yeah, by a wide margin. Later, in the kitchen, he said, "What will happen?" I could only hug him. I felt frozen and empty. But after he got off to school, I warmed myself and began to fill the void by writing him a letter detailing the ideas and skills I thought might be useful to him during a resurgence of American and global fascism. I thought of myself at 12 years old, impulsive, wide-eyed, and tender. I echoed my kid's question about the future with the eternal parental question about the past. What would I have needed most? I began with the notion that as chaos intensifies, self-regulation is gold. From there, I moved on to media literacy, critical thinking, getting clear on otherness, difference, privilege, and bias, and then on to the political world building that tags fascist rage and violence as predictable outcomes of interlocking systems of inequality, wealth hoarding, racism, misogyny, ableism, hatred of queers, and scapegoating. As everyday parents, caregivers, and kids, it often seems we can't do a lot about a strongman like Donald Trump directly. But together, we can do something every day about the causes that put him in power. Eventually, this letter to my kid became a handbook for you, my fellow anti-fascist parent. I hope whatever presumption or grandiosity this implies is tempered by healthy doubt and uncertainty, and that its flaws help with its true aim, to nurture creative dialogue. I hope it models and supports accessible and informed conversations among parents and caregivers and teachers and mentors and tweens and teenagers about where we find ourselves, what lies ahead, and what organic and historical resources we can call on, not only to survive, but to dream. I'm motivated by the conviction that the terror of rising global fascism against the backdrop of climate precarity is a call to reimagine everything alongside those we guide and mentor. I also believe parenting and caregiving speak to our own unmet needs, and we teach what we need to learn. I hope this book can be of use to everyone, but those who parent and guide boys navigating their global north whiteness amid a flood of garbage, manfluencer advice might get the most out of it. This is the zone in which I have some experience in self-examination. This is the demographic that still holds an unequal share of the power in our shared future. This is the demographic most vulnerable to fascist recruitment.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.